Hi, my name is Harrison Wood.
And I'm Rhonda Wood.
And we are Wood Family Vineyards. We've been operating in Livermore, California since the year 2000. We source all of our fruit and all of our grapes that we use in all of our wine from Livermore as well, both our own vineyard and neighboring vineyards here in Livermore Valley.
I started making wine in 1996.
Well, she used to be a commercial airline pilot. She still is an airline pilot, but she used to fly commercially for US Airways. But when she was pregnant with myself, she wasn't allowed to fly anymore, not during the pregnancy period. So she heard that beer was good for breast milk. Now, whether the validity of that or not, I'm not entirely sure, but she started brewing beer and she liked it. She enjoyed doing that, but she prefers wine to beer. And so that's what inspired her to look into winemaking, and that's what kind of started this all. So.
And I can start with that because my husband and I loved wine, and our vineyard was Merlot. And at the very first, it's like, how can we buy a Merlot vineyard? We don't even love Merlot. So what did we have to do? We had to go out and search all the other places that make Merlot and start tasting them. It's like, wow, wait, I love this. We really love this wine. And the more and more Merlot we tasted, the more and more we found ones that we really, really loved. So we had to start with stuff, wine that we love, and carry it forth from there. I did single vineyard varietals for many, many years. I just loved the wine as it was, for what it was, and like Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, Malbec, all these. And then when Harrison came to work with us and we were sitting around a table, he's the one that's just started doing different blends. And although they're beautiful, each one on their own, that's where he came in and started doing blending. And the first blend was
El Loco Rojo, or the GSM, I think might have been before then. It's one or the other.
Yeah. But it all starts in the vineyards. So I'm out there in all the vineyards, walking up and down the rows and talking with the owners. We own our own vineyards of 18 acres. And then we talk with all the other owners of their vineyards and have them farm it specifically for us, certain rows that we pick out, and it just all starts there.
I mean, as far as kind of differentiating ourselves and why come here versus somewhere else, it's wine. One thing that's fun about wine is that it's subjective in a way. It's not so much about, yes, you can make wine correctly or incorrectly. You can't have such things as flawed wines, that's the thing. But we're not trying to tell people, come here because our wine is better than everybody else's. That's not the kind of directive we're trying to go with. What we do is we do our style. We do what we love and what we like and what we think makes the best style of wine. And then we also, we're here. Like my mom and myself, and a lot of times my dad, we're here on site and we're hanging out with the customers, the staff, our friends, and we like to promote a very inviting atmosphere where people feel like they're family here. We also like to support local, so everything we source is both, like I mentioned earlier, is from Livermore and or our own vineyard. We grow Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Malbec, Petit Verdot, Merlot, and Zinfandel. But we make a lot more than just that too. We make Rosé of Grenache. We make a GSM blend, which is a blend of Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvedre. We do Bordeaux blends as well, Petit Syrah, Chardonnay, and even those don't come from our particular vineyard that we own, they still come from Livermore, from local growers, local friends, other people within the community. So we're very strong on that. And we very much believe in our wines. We make the best wine that we can, and we'll put them in a competition with the best wines from around the world to be confident in them. But one thing that I really love about wine is how subjective it is, and it's really to each person's unique style and what they prefer. So, come in and see us, obviously, for sure.
One thing I do love about when people come to visit us, they'll sit down, they'll taste every single one of our wines, and I hope you do that today or tomorrow and join us. And they walk away saying, we loved every single wine. And that's one of the biggest things I see people go away with.
Yeah.